A social worker is warning African women from dating European men, and she is giving her own reasons. I want you to watch it first. We'll come back and talk about it.
My beautiful sisters from East Africa, especially from Kenya and Burundi, this video is for you. I'm on my knees. I'm a social worker. My name is Becky. I live in Sweden. I work a lot with families from Africa. Please, I'm on my knees begging. Most of these European men you are getting married to, they are not normal. They have some mental issue. The way nobody will stand there for you. The abused, they have to tell us every day. It's horrible. You don't need to go through that. That is not a way to escape poverty. That's not the way. That is not a gateway to enrich yourself. Stop it. You mozungu, or you call it what? You're getting married to European men with underlying issues that are beating you. They're destroying your body. They're doing all kinds of horrible things to you that they cannot do it to their white women. No journalist will stand there for you. No law enforcement officer will give you justice. No court will give you justice. No social worker will take sides with you. Instead, they will take advantage of you. They are removing your children. The so-called partner is beating you. They're doing all kinds of things with your body. We need to stop. We cannot go so low. We need to stop this thing. The complaints are so enormous. So many complaints. I feel sad what my African sisters are going through in the hands of European men. Kenyan sisters, please, if there's an NGO, try to talk to them. Talk to the young girls in Kenya. Talk to the women in Kenya, in Burundi, that they should be careful. They should be careful getting married to these European men. They call whether it's Muzungu or what. Most often, 80% of the time, it doesn't end up well. And if you see the way they treat our women, oh Lord, you will not believe. It's horrible. It's horrible. The complaints are so many. There are so many. They don't love us. Please, I'm on my knees. There's little we can do. There's little we can do. I cannot count how many of them are in women's shelter, beaten by these men. I cannot count how many of these our mixed children that have been taken, abused, violated, used for all kinds of purposes. They don't even value the children you're having with them. So please, you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful.
As you heard, that's what she had to say about it. And she's coming from a professional point of view because she is a social worker and she sees the cases that come to her office and what happens to our sisters that married European men and that have left their country, their homes, to live with this man and start a family in European countries, but specifically in Sweden because her expertise is in Sweden. And I watched this video and it made me really sad, but it also reminded me of a story I covered a few months ago.
Guys, after everything that has been happening in Sweden lately, I am not surprised. This guy, they're saying that, oh my God, he was mentally ill. That's why he did what he did. If this person was a Swedish or was an Arab or an African, they will call us terrorists right away. We Africans, they'll call us drug dealers and things like that. They will not even say that we are crazy. They will not even say that we went through. But this one, oh, I think he went through childhood trauma. The mother and father got divorced when he was young. That has caused all these things. Like, you guys, let me tell you a story that I had that was insane. There was this girl that I met. She was an African girl. She was from Ethiopia. And she was married to a Swedish man. She came here. She had 2 children with him. But this guy was treating her so bad. She finally started saying, like, I want to have a divorce. Okay? The guy first refused. She struggled. Finally, when she got the divorce, she was supposed to leave the house, guys. She was packing her bags to leave the house. She told me, like, oh, this guy told me the last day, like, let's go out, let's do shopping and stuff. We come and cook just to say goodbye. They go, they do shopping, they come back home, everything is okay. She's in the kitchen folding things like that. The guy went on her back, stabbed her on her neck. The blood started coming out. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He carried her, took her up to the bedroom, gave her sleeping pills. But she managed not to take, she pretended that she took the sleeping pills, but she didn't take it. The guy had everything prepared in the bedroom, the plastic bag laid out, all these tools for going and, burying somebody. So she lays there, she's pretending, she still have blood coming out. She's pretending that she's asleep. She's just praying to God, let this be my one chance to escape. So when the guy thought that she was asleep, went down to pick something, that's when she got up, girl. She was naked. She got up running. She ran to the neighbors screaming. The neighbors called the police. When the police came, this guy was already trying to unalive himself because he knew, okay, it's too late. Guys, they arrested the man for attempted murder, put him in prison for 2 freaking years, guys. 2 years. He came out, and guess what they said? They said that he has a right to see his children. Now this poor woman has to always take the kids to meet this guy, leave the kids with this guy, her kids, after the guy tried to do what? To murder her. And what did they say? They said like, oh, I think he's a little bit mentally ill. Something went wrong in his life. That's why he did what he did. Guys, this place, I am afraid. People have stories.
How sad is it that this man tried to unalive this woman, even though they have kids together, just because she wanted to divorce him. And after his trial failed, he tried to do it, but it failed because she survived. He was still given custody. She still has to meet with him. She still has to have a communication, and she still needs to give her kids to him half the time. Imagine knowing that someone tried to unalive you, end you, and you still have to deal with them. That's the kind of system that our sisters are living in, because, will this happen to the same race? Because our sister also mentioned the social worker. She was talking about how they don't do that to their own women, to the white women that they deal with. They do this to the African women they married because maybe they think you have no right here, or they know that the system will favor them, will give them more rights so they can walk all over their wives and do whatever they want to do to them. It's sad, it's unfortunate, and especially if you're marrying a person for money, or you want your life to change because they'll give you the green card, or you'll now change your passport, you'll change your citizenship. I don't know if that's the right intention, because at the end of the day, there are so many people that married outside their race, and you see, it's working because there's respect, there's mutual understanding. But in many cases, unfortunately, because the anti-blackness has never been addressed, like the internalized anti-blackness, they don't see their own partners and spouses as equal. They don't see them as fellow human beings. I don't even know why they would marry them in the first place. So it comes off as, I did you a favor by marrying you, and they mistreat you, and the system supports them on top of that. And to the point where they can unalive you and get away with it. It's very sad. So I believe if you're gonna marry someone, make sure that you know them. Make sure that it's about their character and how are they gonna treat you. Do they see you as a fellow human being? That's very important. Why would you just marry someone because they might take you to Sweden? Is the risk worth taking? Is it? I don't know. I think we should weigh our options, decisions, because these are the kind of things that our women are going through, at least according to the social worker, as well as some of the women that have reported on these cases. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.